Chapter 8. Tilda Lena's Job Fair. Susan's mother. Lena Warren had been anticipating the job fair which would be held in her town the next day. She was always open for new opportunities, and she felt the job fair was the right place to find one. So she would have to adjust her schedules for a day to be able to attend the fair. Reputable companies were to be in attendance, and they were her main target, especially Sayre, a design and construction company. She was an experienced architect and had worked in 2 private companies in the last 6 years. She was presently working with a new employer, whom she believed underpaid her services. So attending the job fair was on her priority list. She had already mastered the art of speaking with people and leaving a good impression, due to the experience she had garnered earlier from attending previous job fairs. So she readied her resume because at the job fair she would be marketing herself to potential employers. With her portfolio, she could possibly be recruited. Before Lena was let into the building, she had to comply with the COVID-19 guidelines, which included wearing a face mask and sanitizing one's hands. And to avoid the hall being crowded, only a specific number of people were allowed at a time. The rest had to wait while observing the social distance rule. Lena was early, so she was lucky enough to be amongst the first set of job seekers to be let into the building. When she signed in at the reception area, she was given a name tag. She then walked into the hall confidently, briefcase in hand. It contained the printed out copies of the resumes she was going to give out. Lena exchanged pleasantries with a lot of people in the hall. She got a chance to talk with at least 2 recruiters, but her main interest was the famous company Sayre, so Lena patiently waited for an opportunity to speak with the representative of the company. When it was her turn, she elegantly approached the lady, but as she stopped in front of the lady, she seemed to lose all her poise. "Hello, I'm Lena Warren. Pleased to meet you," Lena said to the lady excitedly. "Oh, hello. I'm Sarah Moses. It's a pleasure to meet you too," Sarah replied with a smile. "It's a pleasure to be here with you, ma'am." Lovely Sarah laughed. "You seem like a nice young lady with a vivacious character. I'd like you to tell me about yourself. Would that be fine by you?" "Oh, most definitely. I have been stalking Sayre for months now for an architectural opening to no avail. So when I found out you would be at this job fair, I knew I simply must introduce myself to you. Like I said, I am Lena Warren, with 6 years' work experience involving project management, CAD, and construction. As a project manager at Dublin, I oversee all architectural projects involving both residential and industrial buildings, and I would really have the opportunity to work with Sayre. I am particularly adept at using 3ds Max to generate interior and exterior renderings and designs. I also have good command of Rivet and Auto CAD. I dabble a bit in SketchUp," Lena said, trying to muster confidence. "Oh, great. Was just talking to the head of design about someone with your kind of work experience. Do you have a portfolio I can look at?" "Yes, sure," she said excitedly. She took out her resume from her briefcase and dropped it on her desk. "That's fine. Looks neat," Sarah muttered. Is there a business card I can get from you?" Lena asked expectantly. "Sure. My business card is embedded on my face mask," Sarah said, pointing to her mask. "Your face mask?" Lena was surprised. She gaped at the imprint on Sarah's face mask. "Yes. It's an easier way for me to observe the COVID-19 guidelines and still continue networking. So I literally wear my business card on my face." "Oh, that's just awesome. So I don't have to touch anything. I just have to retrieve the information on the code with my own phone." "Exactly. I like you. You are sharp." "Thank you, Sarah. Imagine embedding your resume on your face mask. By displaying a Blizzy Code on your face mask, you get to wear your skills and talents wherever you go." "Blizzy Code?" "Yes. That's what the platform is called." Lena then retrieved the embedded business card on Sarah's face mask. They shook elbows and Sarah departed. She was happy that their discussion went well. Her last two job fair experiences were only average, but the communication flow between her and Sarah was remarkable. She was also glad she learned a new thing. Would be nice if she had her resume or business card on her face mask too, she thought as she strolled out of the hall.